Mm. Mm. Oh my gosh, it is beautiful out here. If you live in Ohio and you are an Ohioan like me, you will understand the amount of happiness and joy I have right now because it is sunny in Ohio. But anyway, before you and I get into the workout, you're gonna want to stick out to the end of the video because I'm gonna show you a meal plan that I motorcycle motor. I'm gonna show you the meal plan that I use on how to lose weight super quickly. So stay tuned and you're gonna want to check it out. Ciao. Right, I'm about to take you through a workout today. And this is just not any old workout. This workout comes directly from my soon to be released Rapid Fat Loss program. Okay, so this Rapid Fat Loss program is geared to help guys just like you, lose up to 30 pounds of belly fat in just 90 days. Okay, and you can do all of it without having elite level genetics, without buying any supplements, and with only working out 3 days per week. So if you are interested and this sounds like something you would do, you should definitely check out this workout. Try it out so you get a taste of what the program will be like, okay? So you're gonna check out this workout. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be tiring. You'll be surprised what you can do with just 3 workouts a week, how tired and sore you will be from this single workout. With that being said, let's stop wasting time and let's get it. Yeah. All right, here we go, getting started with the workout. So one thing to note, before you even start any workout, you should always warm up. So I didn't film it, but I always make sure I do some sort of warm up. And before I did these sets of push-ups, I did some close grip diamond push-ups, and I did a few just normal push-ups, and work on my explosiveness to really get myself and my body primed for these movements. But push-ups was basically it's something that we always do in body weight training, but you never really think about how you can make it more difficult. So there's me dancing a little bit. But some of these workouts that I'm doing, these total body workouts, is what makes them so effective is that I have set them up in a way to make sure you're always progressing. Because since you don't have weights, you have to find a way to increase your tension, okay? So by making these body weight exercises more difficult, as opposed to always just adding weight, you're able to basically produce a very, very similar effect that you would have like you would weight training. Because at the end of the day, resistance is resistance, no matter it's your body weight or if it's resistance bands or if it's kettlebells or dumbbells, whatever it is, your body just recognizes tension. So what we did here is we did 3 sets of push-ups, decline push-ups. We're going between 6 and 12 reps in each set. So you're not doing, enough to kill your body. These workouts aren't meant to kill you, okay? So, it's just enough to get some volume in, to really kind of work your muscles and make sure we can at least maintain the progress that you have made. And now that being said, you can also do a lot of building as well if you're new to bodyweight training. Like my chest is unbelievably sore after this workout, believe it or not. It's because it's a new form of stimulus for my body. So think of it this way. If you're bench pressing, let's say 100 pounds, and you weigh 150 pounds, you go do a push-up like this, now you have to push 150 pounds of body weight as opposed to just the barbell you would with the bench press. So there's another way you can look at it too. But yeah, so when it comes to these push-ups here, decline push-up is a great next step if the normal push-ups flat on the floor are too easy. But that is basically the main chest movement for this workout. Alright, moving on to this rickety machine that is about to fall over, it looks like. This thing is so old. That's Joe Weider equipment. That is super old. But anyways, as you can tell, we're doing some tricep dips here, and this thing is just moving around, making it even more difficult for me. But if you don't have a dip machine, you can just do it with chairs. But thankfully, I do have some equipment, which I am more grateful now than ever that I have. And this piece of equipment will just have to do. So this is much harder than a chair dip, and it definitely, you can really feel it in the back of your triceps, and you get a little bit in your chest as well. If you're looking for a good tricep builder, again, kind of the same idea as the push-ups. Like if you're just doing skull crushers with like 40 pounds, imagine trying to put all that tension on your triceps with your body weight. So if you weigh 150 pounds and you're doing like 60 pounds of skull crushers, well, now you're adding even more weight because you're doing body weight work with your triceps, okay? So now that amount of tension and volume you get put on that back of your arm will be insane. So if you're having trouble growing your arms and your triceps, I mean, this is just, it's something so overlooked that you can get such good results and progress with your tricep dips. Just amazing. So now we're going to move into our lower body exercise for this workout. And, you know, normally I train my lower body pretty hard, but because I'm trying to do this body weight stuff and I'm really experimenting with some of these movements as I am myself, I'm really finding that my legs and my calves are getting pretty sore because of the volume and just the explosiveness too, because I'm really trying to make sure I squeeze my glutes and my quads. So by putting that focus on really contracting the muscle and by really trying to explode up and use one leg as opposed to using two legs, I'm actually really seeing a lot of benefits from doing these single leg training sessions with like no weight whatsoever. Again, it's just like a new form of stimulus for your body. So normally I like to go pretty heavy with my legs. I like to do heavy deadlifts, heavy RDLs, heavy squats, weighted Bulgarian split squats. But changing up to more of this explosive type of training, like I did the other workout before this, my other workout B. I have an explosive movement in there, jump squats. And my calves are really, really sore from doing those because I haven't trained that explosive pattern for so long. So if you're looking for ways to build your legs, you don't always have to lift heavy and beat up your knees. You know, like that's why I'm training this way. That's why I'm trying to show everyone that you can get lean and you can live a lean, enjoyable life without spending your time in the gym. That is what Everlean it is about, okay? Like you should be able to enjoy your life. You should be able to get good, intense workouts in by focusing on the key lifts and the key movements and just basically see amazing amounts of change and super, super good results and an extremely lean body by using this minimalist training style. You know, because a lot of times too, is people will just pack on more and more volume, and it's so hard to relate to people that more is not always better. So, you know, that again goes for like this leg training example. Like, there's not a lot of volume in this workout. I mean, you're probably watching thinking like, this is all this guy does? Like, what the hell? Like, how? How is he doing this much? And the truth is yeah, this is the truth. I mean, you can tell I'm not on steroids. I'm not overly massive. Okay, I just try to be lean and I try my best to basically live my life and live in a healthy way and enjoy what I eat. I mean, that's what Everlean is all about. I mean, you want to live your life and you want to stay lean forever. So this is the most enjoyable way I have found to do it, and this is what I found works for me and what I found works for a lot of people. But, you know, it's just, it's hard getting people to realize that you don't need a huge amounts of volume. So moving on to the next one, no pull-up bar, no problem. We're doing some what I call speed pull-ups. So I'm just going to try to focus on being explosive with these. I'm only doing 3 sets of about 4 reps here. Because like I said, my other day is a little bit heavier and harder on the back with the chin-ups. So for these, like I said, we're just going for some more explosiveness. These aren't too difficult. Like I said, 4 reps. I mean, it's just really kind of prime that pattern. So every time you come back to do this movement, you can do at least 1 more rep. Because if you always train to failure, you're going to find it's difficult to always progress, and you're always so tired. So moving on to the next one, that's basically the rest of the workout. We have our core coming up next. So I don't really do a lot of like stabilization stuff like this for my core, but I've been doing it a lot recently. Some of it's pretty difficult, and some of it's like, and my abs are pretty sore. This is more for glutes and your lower back and just good like lumbar support and stability here. This is like a hip bridge hold. I just did 2 sets for about 30 seconds of these because I haven't done them really. You really want to squeeze your glutes and try to keep your back as straight as you can and really focus on contracting your core as well. Because although that's a great movement there for stabilization, I mean, the key is you have to really squeeze your glutes, because a lot of times people forget that your glutes are responsible for a lot of your lower back issues, whether it's from lower back weakness or injuries. So whenever you have strong glutes, you build your glutes up, you tend to have a stronger lower back, and you can really try to see a lot more benefits and basically relieve a lot of pain if you're having back pain. So this is a great movement to do, and it's just a great all-around movement to target that lower back, because a lot of us forget the lower back, myself included, and these are just great stability exercises to really build up your lower back and your glutes and strengthen your core at the same time. And then I moved into my last exercise after this. I did L-sits, which are coming up right now. So these are super difficult, and my form is super sloppy on these. But basically, it's just like a low leg hold, basically, or holding yourself up. And I only did 2 sets of about 10 to 20 seconds. And these are like, they're pretty difficult, I'm not going to lie. These are the ones that killed my core. But you'll find that a lot of it is straight arm scapular strength, which basically means the amount of weight you can hold up with a straight arm hold. And you're going to see and find out that for the average person, it's a very, very weak motion to hold your arm straight, hold a lot of weight. So this movement also does a lot for your lower abs and core stability, along with building up the straight arm scapular strength. So that basically concludes the workout. And like I said, you're going to see there's not a lot involved in the workout, and that's because more is not always better. So if anything you can take away from this, remember that you can get amazing results with less volume and training just 3 days a week. You're meant to live your life, not be a slave to fitness. Wait, I almost forgot the meal plan. So you're going to notice it's pretty low in calorie. 1,900 calories is not a lot, and that's because I only train 3 days a week, and I don't do a whole lot of like high intensity cardio. So my body doesn't need a whole lot of food. So that's why my calories are low. And you also might notice that I have my first meal at like 12 or 1, and that's because I follow intermittent fasting. That is the most powerful tool I've ever discovered to losing fat super, super fast. So you're going to want to try this meal plan for 4 weeks, and you can lose between 6 to 10 pounds in a month using this meal plan. And it's going to be so easy, so enjoyable, and you're going to really, really like it. I can guarantee you that. So what I need to do is need you to like and subscribe to the channel because it helps me out. And you're going to want to come back to this video and watch this workout again so you can keep doing this workout for the month you're doing the meal plan as well. So again, thank you very much. Like and subscribe. Ciao, ciao.